We got Zach Ertz or Brenton Strange.
Pass.
No, I looked at this, I was like, "Oh, I I made this based off of the weekly rankings, and I was like, these 2 are, like, near each other, like, this could be cool." Zach Ertz, is on the Commanders. Like, Jaden Daniels is great. Zach Ertz should be getting the ball, right? He had 8 targets last week and scored the least amount of points he has all season, only 2 catches for 10 yards. That is a little bit tough. I really expected the notes for this sheet from our stats and analytics department to say, "This matchup sucks. Why are you talking about it?" But Ertz is second on the team in targets. Who who's getting the other targets in the Commanders? Like,
Yeah, it's well, I mean, they got a bunch of
is it
journeymen there. It's Terry McLaurin, and then you got Olamide Zacchaeus,
Oh,
and
yes.
uh oh man, Noah Brown, I think, is there. And
Diami
then
Brown.
and
Or
Diana
no,
Brown and Noah Brown, both of them. They got
are
two
both there.
Browns, and Luke McCaffrey is
And
allegedly
Luke
there, although
McCaffrey.
no one's
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
him.
yeah.
No one's. If you've
That's
seen
it.
Luke McCaffrey, please let us know. It's
Oh, and they
almost
have Austin Eckler. I almost
they
expect
do.
Austin Eckler to
They
lead
do.
the team in targets, but he doesn't. Um, Ertz has yet to find the end zone this season. The Ravens ranked 26th against tight ends, allowing an average of 7 points a game to them. So that's good. It's good-ish. Ertz does average 9 points per game. I don't know how. I'm sorry, 9 yards per carry. It's been a long day. This matchup
I don't think
sucks.
that was right either. Yards per carry. He doesn't have
Catch.
any carries. Yeah, what are we doing?
Yards
What are
per
we doing here?
catch. Yards per catch. Oh my god.
Commanders start with C, so
Let me
yeah,
just
no,
read the
it's
note.
tough.
Averages 9 YPC. There you go. Yards per catch. And Baltimore allows the second most yards per game through the air.
Yeah.
So.
To tell you a little bit about the state of the tight end position, week 2, I had a friend ask me if he should start K Dotton or he said he had to start K Dotton, something like that. And I was like, so you're going to start him and risk the 0? I'd probably just bench him and just take the guaranteed 0, right? And that week he scored negative 0.4 points. He would have been better off not starting a tight end that week. But that's not the situation we're in right now. If you have Zach Ertz or Brenton Strange, I just wanted to tell that story because I think it's emblematic of the state of things at the tight end position in 2024.
So here's the deal about Brenton Strange. Coming on the scene because of Evan Ingram being injured. Evan Ingram is listed as questionable this week. He was limited to start this week. He's gotten 4 targets on the entire season, and that was week 1 before getting injured. Strange did put 12.4 points up against the Colts last week, only on 4 receptions. He did have a touchdown. He's gotten 2 touchdowns this season. And yeah, he's caught 2/3 of his targets, 12 catches out of the 18 targets, and half of those are for first downs, six first downs on the season. He's 5th on the team in targets, which I'm not really surprised by that. He's 2nd on the team in touchdowns, though, so 2. And then the Bears defense is top 10 versus tight ends, averaging only 3 points a game to them. So on one side, you're looking at really good with the tight end matchup with Zach Ertz. The other side, you got Brenton Strange, who might be battling Evan Ingram if he comes back in this week. I would assume if Evan Ingram is playing this week, he's going to be very limited in his snap count, which leads to Brenton Strange getting targets. He's proven that he can be effective on that team, especially in the red zone.
I think I'm going Ertz just because that Washington offense is playing better than the Jacksonville offense is. It's really as simple as that for me. So I see more red zone opportunities, and what you're really looking for with tight ends like this is a touchdown. It's the most touchdown dependent position in the league right now. And I just kind of give the edge, even though Ertz hasn't scored one this year. I give him a little bit of an edge because I just feel like Washington's going to have more scoring opportunities than Jacksonville. Just because I even though they kind of popped last week, I'm apprehensive with the Jaguars offense right now.
I agree. and I don't wanna sound too bad about this, but the Jacksonville Jaguars offensive players last week, that was a fluke game. That's against a team that hasn't beaten them in 10 years in their home city. Um, that the Colts defense always makes the Jaguars look really, really good in Jacksonville. They always put up career numbers. That was Brenton Strange's best game. That was Tank Bigsby's best game. That was Christian Kirk's best game. That was everybody's Trevor Lawrence's best game. You're not gonna see that again. And I know they're going to London. I know they're basically the home team in London, but the Chicago Bears defense is legit. Um, what Matt Eberflus is doing in Chicago is doing great for the defense. They're starting to figure out that offense. And I think they're gonna be able to handle the Jaguars in London. London games are never usually super high scoring, and they're honestly usually really boring, except for apparently the Jets versus Vikings game. I would expect the game plan not to be super great for Brenton Strange, especially if Evan Ingram does come back and play in this game. I would be going Zach Ertz as well. That offense just looks so much better, and they have the better matchup against the Baltimore Ravens.